Blessings, salutations. Welcome to Mile High Live Wire. And today's live wire message coming in through the GPS. There's someone at home that has a hairball in his throat. Not realizing that the fact of they're not being able to see the silver lining in the root of the situation. It's affecting their health. The confusion is behind love. They might want to take a chance on love, but they're just not clear, and they're thinking about taking a leap in love. But they felt betrayed in some way. They still felt like hopeful to bring it and was a superhero within themselves, but the betrayal cut real deep. But once they became aware, by way of ancestral light or someone telling them, or they saw something, but they received the information that the betrayals need to be gone. They're just baggage. But appreciate it as a gift. The seeds that have been sown and planted, it was about reaping and sowing of patterns, of people, places, and things. Once the hurt was realized, the hotline came through. Like the information was received of the hurt. It was loud and clear. It created such an ill feeling, but when the light was shed down on it, on the communication or the people, place, or thing of situation might have happened, you tried to communicate easily with them and leave options open to be able to communicate. Always being at their service with a pure heart. Realizing that you were, working. Could be, someone that puts a lot of energy into being their own superhero for the people that love them. But there's an authoritative type of mother that needs to take baby steps and realize that she is a star and she's living large. And know that the spirit lives within her, and that the fact that this is a rebirth. And even though the divine feminine has gotten hurt in an owie, whatever it might have been, lied to, betrayed, cheated on, got an owie behind the people, place, or things that they have been dealing with. It is a time to separate. Look back. What this whole year was about. Realize that it is time now to do introspection and think about the things that did not serve us. And what was the lessons? Was it a lesson for you to teach them, or a lesson for you to learn? So that you might be able to heal. But during the separation of the people that have offended you or hurt you at this point in time, be all in. Stay away from it. Be committed. It may be someone with a domestic type of a situation, or someone that is in a committed relationship with someone. They may be separated from someone in jail, or an authoritative type of a figure that they're dealing with, maybe a divorce or separation. But do understand at this time it's about a free fall through the communication that's been going on, the networking, whether it be partying, any meeting, trying to hook up with anybody. At this point in time, because it's in a rebirth situation, it's an obstacle. All of the obstacles that you did have once before, the things that the lights have been shed on, we all know that once the lights have been shed on something within the dark, it can no longer stand. It becomes abracadabra. Aha! You know, it's just a nasty knot because somebody's at the crossroads. You're trying to figure things out. All it's going to do, because it's a loss, even if it was at little small bits of taking away from someone, whether it be by theft, somebody getting a position that you thought that you should have gotten, it's a wrecking ball. You know, you might be talking smack within your heart about certain things, but realize in the end, with that commitment that you had with those people, was just head games. Know that you'll always continuously be looking over your shoulder about those people. You can deal with people with a long handled spoon and feed them still love and, you know, with that unconditional love. But right now, the message coming in for the live wire is to tell you to be able to start from scratch. Starting from scratch. And you need to either tell someone this or tell yourself this. Maybe you need to tell a divine masculine who's just now coming into his own to realize that he is also someone who is very gifted, that needs to show his solar powered information to be gleaned out into the world, to show who he's going to show up to the world. The divine feminine is taking a time out right now. An older man or an older woman right now, someone is being told, hey, I need to time out. The divine feminine is saying, hey, I need to time out from this high-powered solar divine masculine. She's telling them, hasta la vista, baby. When the light was shed down on the issue of what was going on about the free fall, about the partying, the socializing, the networking that had been going on, it was more or less like the divine feminine found that out, and she was like, psst, hey, hey you, because she has this hairball in her throat, knowing that the fact is she thought that everything was cool between he and or she or he, musing right along in the relationship. But the key was that the fact of saying, oh, something done happened. Somebody's on a magic carpet. I've been sold a damn fantasy. I thought it was some resourceful information. I thought it was going to be a resourceful relationship. I thought it was going to be a resourceful career. I thought it was going to be a potential mate. It was a potential sticky wicket situation. When the light was shined down, it was basically, you thought it was something that was going to be planted and fruitful, something that was done from a long time ago to reap the harvest, but it got to the point where you just had to say, fuck that shit. or forgive them and forget you. I like to forgive and forget. But just know spiritually, just say no. It's okay to say no. Know that you need to drop that baggage off where it was at. It doesn't serve you. You'll spiritually be looking over your shoulder when you have no need to, because you're a star living large and continuously always take a leap when it comes to love. You will be able to see certain silver linings in your life when you continue to be pure at heart. When I speak of you, I'm speaking of universal energies. This can be universal. Men, women, men with women, men with men, women with women, men, what have you. It's a free fall. It's the end of the year. It's about turning inward, self-reflecting, looking back on all of this year, being grateful, being thankful. Not allowing your light to be diminished. Rebuild yourselves. Reinvent yourselves. Starting from scratch. Take a list, make a list, and do a pros and cons. Realize the things and weigh them out, just as you will get your heart weighed out. Just realize the things that have created such a deep, deep loss, whether it was immediate or from something that you thought would be fruitful from a long time ago. It was a wrecking ball. And the more you continue to put the energy into the talk and smack within your heart, all that does is continue to draw what you have to do to deal with the situation of the people, place, or things to get it healed and get it out of your heart. Don't continue to play head games with people. Realize that spiritually, you are a jackpot because you are living large as this star. And pick up after yourself. Excuse me. Whether it be your home, create some different feng shui in your home. Your mind, your language, the way that you speak to yourself, the way you speak to others. Be all in. Start from scratch. But this divine masculine, he does know. It's just taking him a little, he a little slow. They're on the slow bus at this point in time. But the divine feminine, she's at the point where she's just like, F this. Fuck this. I don't need this shit. Hasta la vista, baby. I'm tired of this sticky ass situation. It's affected my money. It's affected my health. But once the divine feminine said goodbye to this divine masculine, and she started to muse right along to get on her own magic carpet, because she realized at this point she has all that she needs. And she is enough. And that spirit abides within her. And this is a rebirth situation. And it's about taking these baby steps to step onto the path after coming from off of a free fall. It was a lesson. Life learn lesson. Life learned lesson. But continue to always be your own superhero. Always try to have and take a leap in love. Look through the silver lining of things. Speak your truth. Don't be the bag lady. Don't carry around all that baggage. It masks all of the gifts that you have and possess within you. It doesn't allow you to flourish. Just remember to love. You are divine. Whenever you might feel indifferent about what someone is telling you here at Mile High, you can always come back here. I'll talk to you personally. But do come back. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Let me know how you think things are on this channel. What would you think that you'd like to be able to see? I send many, many blessings to you. Thank you. And blessings to all humanity. Ashe. Namaste.